Hey, bringing you another workout, ideal for the core. So if you really want to focus on some work in that midsection for your abs, your back, mainly abs and back, but of course getting a little bit of the stabilization through the shoulders and the hips as well. Let's go through this series. So I want you to just start by warming up with your regular plank. So forearm plank, elbows right under shoulders, up on your toes. Draw in your midsection, almost like you've got a corset going around it, keeping your back nice and flat. You don't want a big arch in the back there. Okay, so make sure your front core is on. Squeeze those glutes and quads. And just hold as long as you can. Sort of challenge yourself to lengthen this out. You can bring some movement to it if you want. If you get bored, to help with that warm up, side to side. And then you can dip down and lift a little bit. All right, so that'll be a nice warm up. From there, we're gonna have you turn on over. We're gonna do a lying leg raise. So you can come down on your back. For this one, you can go ahead and place your thumbs or your hands under your rear a little bit, just to give your back a little bit more support. Otherwise, you wanna draw up and in, tightening those abs, stabilizing those lower abs, and then you're gonna lower down, all right? And your range of motion is gonna be dictated by being able to maintain stable here. So if your back starts to pick up some of that tension as you lower the legs, just don't lower them quite as far, okay? So you can see here, I'm maintaining the position pretty well. You wanna be able to self-control. But if this were happening, that would not be good. You can see how the chest or the rib cage is flaring out. And we want to keep that rib cage down, all right, and the back down. All right, so lying leg raise there. From there, going for a full body move with the plank to a side plank. You're going to come back into that forearm plank, and then you're going to rotate to a side plank. So you can do this for a certain amount of reps, or you can just set a timer with any of these exercises. Okay, so anywhere between 10 and 15 reps or 30 to 45 seconds of work is great. After you do that forearm to side plank rotation, being super mindful about rotating and stacking the hips and not just wrenching on the lower back and to twist the upper body. We're gonna move into a reverse crunch or a hip raise. So I've got this weight here. You can hold that over your head just to anchor yourself. All right, so you just wanna bring that overhead, hold here to help relax the upper body. And then for the reverse crunch, about 90 degrees, but the heels start low, you're just gonna come up and squeeze and lower. Okay, try not to bounce the feet off the carpet or anything, and just tighten and contract nice and low in the torso, getting those transverse abs there, okay? The hip raise, which you could do if you'd rather do instead, or mix it up a little bit, legs straight up in the air, and it's just a little lift. Lift, and see how relaxed my upper body is staying. It's assisted by that weight overhead. Okay, so there you go. Awesome. From there, a high-low chop is great. Not too heavy. You can do this with a dumbbell, or if you have a place to anchor a rubber band or something, that is also great. You're gonna soften the knees, draw everything up and in here, and then just come across the body. So you can hold right in the middle of a dumbbell if you use a dumbbell, or you can bring the hand over the top. All right, and then repeat sides. So you'll see just a little natural rotation here, but you don't wanna be twisting excessively. And that does it for this core workout.